Alright YouTube, it is the second to last day. It is October 13th, which means that I only have 2 days left for the Pokemon Go Legacy Level 50 Challenge. And I am in Osaka, Japan, currently. Osaka. Anyways, the important part is that we're here in Japan doing the Legacy Level 50 Challenge. And this is where we currently stand. Yesterday, I did battling and raiding and exploring and Pokemon going from 6 a.m. until about 9:30 p.m. when the raids stopped and I couldn't find any more raids to raid and I couldn't walk another step because I was tired. And I ended up with 11.1 million experience. And that's where we're starting today. Out of the 30 million needed, which means I need about 19 million experience over the next 2 days, which is going to be very, very difficult. It's about 9.5 million experience each day. But it's 6:05 a.m., so we're off to a great start by waking up early enough to be able to get some of the very first max battles. The only problem is there aren't too many around because I've already walked everywhere yesterday and the day before, getting every single one I could possibly find. Which poses a problem because there's no more within walking distance, at least from the hotel that we're staying at. I have 513 out of the 999 excellent throws, so we're getting up there. And as far as the XP challenge goes, I am horribly, miserably failing at that because I cannot get 400 max particles to get me into the next level. I'm stuck at the 50,000 XP, which is not good because that was a big catalyst that I was expecting to be able to do to get to Legacy Level 50, and unfortunately it's not going well. This is the hotel, this is where we're at. There does appear to be a max battle right here at the hotel that got reset, and it appears that if we're looking around, a lot of the 1-star max battles have been reset and changed because it's been a couple of days.
And maybe because it's Max Monday.
And maybe because it's Max Monday. And Bounsweet is out today for Max Monday. So, hopefully, we can raid 100 of them. Because if we could raid 100 of them, we could get 2 million experience on Max Monday. Just for Max Monday. I'm hoping for 100. We're hoping for 100, YouTube. Let's see if we can get there. 100, please. This week in Pokemon Go. So, it is Sunday, which is Monday. It's Monday. So, that means it is starting a new week. And what they have to offer is Max Monday Bounsweet. So we're going to get that. There unfortunately is no special XP bonuses on top of that, which is a little disappointing. I was really hoping they were going to ramp up XP bonuses for this last couple of days starting this week. I was hoping they were going to put out 10 million bonus, 10 million XP bonus just because you've been playing.
Excuse me?
No, that would never happen. Okay, Spotlight Hour is going to be on Tuesday. It's Petalil, and that will be the very last day that we get to do anything regarding the Legacy Level 50 Challenge. And then it will be level 80 if I don't make it. But keep your fingers crossed. Hopefully we can get 9.5 million experience on average each day, today and tomorrow. But we gotta remember we're out here enjoying the family and enjoying the time that we're here adventuring on KDM Adventures and all of that stuff, so I can't play literally non-stop for the next 14 hours, even though I kind of did that yesterday. What am I doing here in Osaka, Japan, playing Pokemon Go all day long? Well, I'm having some fun, that is for sure. There's a lot of stuff to see, a lot of stuff to look at, a lot of places Pokemon Go is taking me that I probably normally would not have gone, and I'm very excited about that. Raid Hour for Deoxys is on Wednesday, and Pokemon Legends ZA Celebration event starts on Thursday. So I'm excited to see what that is to offer. And the Harvest Festival ends on October 16th, which is Thursday, because that's when the new Pokemon Legends ZA Celebration event starts.
Wait, I have a theory.
What's your theory?
That during that event, like the ZA celebrations, maybe the new Megas will be out in the game.
Well, it does say Mega Rayquaza Day is coming on Saturday, and we are very, very excited for that, because last time Mega Rayquaza came out, I was very new to the game. I had no idea what I was doing, and I did not get a Mega. I did get the Dragoness Sandstone, but I did not get enough Mega Energy. For whatever reason, I only got 390 Mega Candy. Check this out. This is ridiculous.
Even know how that's possible.
I don't even understand how that's possible either, because I have 5 Rayquazas, which means if you rated every single one and you got the minimum amount of candy, you would have got at least 500, right? Because it's like 100, I feel like. Maybe even if you only got 70, I would have got 300, right? 350? I think the minimum is 90. I don't know.
I
Anyways.
thought the minimum was 75.
Oh, well, there you go. I took them all the way down to the end because they didn't have top counters. 390 Mega Rayquaza candy. That is 10 shy. And I've been 10 shy for over a year, which is ridiculous. But on Saturday, we will be going out and getting more. Hopefully, we'll get a Shundo. That would be sweet. A Shundo Mega Rayquaza from Japan. I would just be ecstatic about that. We'll have to find out. Alright, well, Pokemon Go is off to a start, and we are going to be playing some Pokemon Go today, along with some other cool stuff. Check out the KDM Adventures channel to see some of the cool stuff that we do here in Osaka, Japan, besides playing Pokemon Go. And we're going to be headed up to Tokyo in a little bit, too, so we'll get to see what's there for Pokemon Go. Let's get started for the day. Here we go, and wish me luck. YouTube, so here we are. We're outside the hotel right now. I'm just about to be starting walking. I've got Bounsweet here. Bounsweet is one of the Dynamax raids that we can do. There's lots of Dynamax raids around right now because they all reset, I think, due to this Bounsweet coming out. And on Max Monday, a little bit later today, there'll be every single raid will reset, and they'll be at Bounsweet. Will be at every single Dynamax raid out there. So this is what we got. It's recommending Mega Charizard, Zacian, and Zamazenta. Now, from my past experiences, the best thing to do is to use Zamazenta, and it will take it out without doing the animations, because the animations take a while in the Dynamax phase. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put Zamazenta in first, since this is my very first Zamazenta my very first Bounsweet that we're going to do. I'm not sure if Zamazenta is going to be the best for it. It's a steel type, and I believe Bounsweet is a fairy grass, so I think technically that Charizard would be good against it because it is a fire type. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to find out. Let's see what we got. We're just going to give it a go here. Zamazenta's in first. Then we got Zacian Bro, which I'm going to take out. I'm going to put Toxtricity because I like to put Toxtricity in because Toxtricity is hard to get candies for, and I like to leave them behind when I have the opportunity to. Sometimes I don't, though. So here we go. We got our party here, and we are going to start our max battle and see how we do. We're trying to find the best Pokemon, the best Gigantamax or whatever Pokemon Dynamax that will be good against Bounsweet so that we don't have to go to the Dynamax phase. That's the most important thing when you're trying to do raids per minute with the max battles. And I'm going to also see if we're still getting our little bonus there, our in-person bonus for the max battles, because that makes a huge one. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, it does. So Zamazenta is a good one for that. If you're trying to get raids per minute or max battles per minute, use Zamazenta. That is a good one. It will get it taken down before you have to go through the max phase. And here we go. We won Bounsweet XL Candy, 18,500 XP plus the additional in-person if there is still. Yes, the additional in-person, which is another 2,500. That's 21,000 XP just like that. Now, we could technically buy these Pokecoin extra XP, but that's very expensive, and I'm just not into it because I don't really know if I'm going to get there anyways. So if I spend an extra 200 Pokecoins for every raid, that's an additional, I don't even know how much, and that's just too expensive. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not in it for pay to win. I'm in it to play to win, but obviously you have to use some Pokecoins here and there to get the things that you need and the tools you need to win. So that's where we're at. All right, let's see how easy it is to do an excellent throw on that, because that's worth an additional 5,000 XP. Now, I'm used to the other ones, but since Bounsweet's brand new, I don't know where we're going to throw this. I'll probably whiff it at the first one. Is that too high? Ooh, it was a great throw. So that was a little high, a little strong, and it ended up being a great throw, so I didn't wait long enough for the target circle to come down. But that's the new Bounsweet. Pretty excited about that we got that. I didn't get the extra 5,000 almost XP for that, so unfortunately we didn't get 200 or 25,000 for that raid. All right, we got a C dot right here. That's usually pretty good for an excellent throw. Let's see if I can put my money where my mouth is. And boom, excellent throw. We got to keep on doing those because we got a lot more excellent throws we got to do, and they're worth 4,000 XP. So hopefully we can get a good amount of passive XP just doing those things in between the raids, which are actually quite abundant. So check this out. So we got this Volt Orb right here. We got a Sand Shrew right here. We've got another max battle right there, which is a Shuckle. We got one across the street, which is another Bounsweet. Another Bounsweet across the street. We've got a bunch of max battles over here. We got that Pied of over there, and we've got another Bounsweet there, and another Bounsweet there. So we got a pretty good selection here, and we got a decent amount of walking we can do and get some of these battles done. So here we go. YouTube, it's super nice to be walking around down here in the morning in Osaka. We are kind of on the outskirts of Osaka, not in like downtown where Namba or Umeda is, but it is fun. It is walking around these neighborhoods and just kind of checking out the local areas and seeing all the little shops and things. It's really cool. And I've battled quite a few max battles so far, but this is where we're at for the power spots. For power spots, I've got 1,960. So we're getting close to that threshold. We gotta do maybe like 4 more, and then we'll be there. And then we can start collecting the max particles so we can finish up this challenge, this XP celebrations timed research. Collect 400 more max particles. God, it's been quite a nightmare because I had so many max particles and not enough max battles to do. So that's where we're at. Here we go. All right, YouTube, I have finally got to the point where I can collect max particles again. So here we are, collect 300 max particles. Boom! I finally finished to collect 1,400 max particles for the XP celebration timed research. Let's go take a look at that, collect that right now, and then get started on the next bit of stuff. Claim 20,000 for that, claim 50,000 for that, which will turn into 100,000, which is super nice, and exit out of there, get back in it, and see what we're on to next. 165 berries to help catch, transfer 99 Pokemon, win 14 max battles, follow 6 routes, and send 99 gifts. Send 99 gifts? What? That's gonna take forever. Oh my gosh. All right, well, that's the new stuff. Here we go. Oh, YouTube, I got an encounter with a shiny smoliv. I know that's not super exciting. It's not like a legendary Pokemon or anything, but it's always fun to get a shiny, and we're out here in Japan, and getting more shinies is always a great way to spend the day playing Pokemon Go. It also makes you feel happy about playing Pokemon Go because you got a shiny. Shinies are a little bit rare, and it is nice that we're able to catch a shiny. Still working on the next XP timed research challenge sort of celebration, and I'm actually not too much further along on it. I've come encountered with this smoliv shiny. Let's check the IVs on it really quick. Ooh, not too good, but that's okay. We found a shiny, loving it. I just got a raid invite to a Latias, a Shadow Latias, and it is a 2411. So I think this is gonna be a pretty good one because I don't think I've ever seen a CP this high, except for it is weather boosted, so maybe it's not that great. Yeah, maybe it's actually not that great. Oh no, I lost service on my phone. That's not good. I've been having a lot of trouble with this lately. No service on the phone. I'm not really sure what happens. It just kind of drops and then it eventually comes back. So if I like kind of go out of the game and kind of wait here for a few seconds, then it kind of comes back. It's really weird that it does that, but it's for some reason it has been doing that lately. And maybe it's something that's an issue with T-Mobile and the network that they kind of share where they're out there, which is SoftBank. But let's see if we can catch this thing really quick. I'm giving it nab berries. Hopefully it works. The nab berries are to keep it in excellent throw. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, come on. Maybe not the best place to set up. We got some people that are working in the morning, early in the morning. I'll try and find a different spot to set up. Yeah, right here. We'll go right here. I think this will be a better spot right here. Okay. Set you guys up right here. Okay. All right, this is a little better. Okay. So here, we're trying to catch this Latias here, 2411 Shadow. And I'm hoping that it's going to be a good one because it is weather boosted, but I've never seen one 2411 before. I don't feel like. Here we go. Let's see. And excellent throw. Ah, it's great though. Okay. I'm still in the way. I gotta move. This guy's working this morning. Not trying to be a nuisance. Okay, here we go. Let's cross the street really quick, and maybe we can set up over here. I still haven't caught yet. It's not too good. Not too good. I don't even know. Let's see. Maybe we can, well, I'm gonna try and catch this thing. I'll let you guys know if I catch. All right, YouTube, so I moved to a different spot to get out of the way of the people that were working there. But for whatever reason, the audio didn't record on the camera. So this is what happened with the catch on the Latios. I tried to catch it and it was very difficult to catch, to be honest. I was excited to catch it because I wanted to find out what the IVs were on. I got a couple excellent throws along the way, but I didn't end up getting an excellent throw on the final catch, which is a little bit disappointing. These are what the IVs are, and the IVs aren't super great. So I went through all that trouble to catch this thing and it just ended up being pretty poor IVs. The reason why I had no audio recording was because my mic was out of batteries, and then I had no camera batteries, so I just stopped recording on the camera. It just ended up being some issues that I had. What really was the problem though is the new Friends sort of social networking, Friends social tab came out and released. And basically it crashed the game for the remainder of the day, which was very disappointing. That made a very, very disappointing end of the day. It was just not a great time, in my opinion, to release a new update right before the leveling update. It made me feel very discouraged after that I came all the way out here to Japan and I just wasn't able to play because they tried to release some update that just was not working well. With all that said though, I did have a great time playing Pokemon Go for what I could play for it in Japan. Even though all those problems happened to me, it was still a great time. And this is how I ended up for the Legacy Level 50 Challenge for day number 49, which is 12.155653 million experience out of 30 million I need, which means I still need about 18 million more experience, which is a boatload. And as far as the excellent throws, I made it to 566. It's not looking too good, YouTube, but I am going to continue my challenge tomorrow, and I will see you guys tomorrow. That's the end of the game for today, and thank you for coming along the game with me. Game over.